So anyway, thank you for doing this. I know who you are, but if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself to our audience, who you are, what your role is at SDI, and how long you've been here.
Okay. I'm Anthony Smith. I've been with SDI. Everyone calls me Tony. I've been with SDI 28 or 29 years. I don't believe, I know I am the longest tenured employee. There is no one here from the day I started.
Wow, you're a
Um,
lifer. I mean, because 28 years, you started when you were what, 5?
well, I wish. And when I came here, SDI was a mom and pop company. It was just an awesome atmosphere. It really was. It was very interesting, and it was something new to me. I always worked in the industrial side of business. I was 17 years old when I started working for a company called Weber's Industrial. So when I saw the ad for this, that's right, it was an ad in the paper. I don't think they even have papers anymore, but it was an ad in the paper, and I saw it, and I said, "Well, it was an inside sales," and I went. They all agreed to hire me, and the rest is history because it's been one heck of a journey. It's been one heck of a journey.
It sounds like it. If it was a mom and pop shop back then, is that what attracted you to the business, or just you liked your interview experience at the time, or you just needed a job?
No, no, I had a job. I actually liked what you just said, where it was a mom and pop, and I came,
Awesome.
and it's like I said, it's been a journey. I've seen a lot. I've learned a lot. That was the key thing. I've learned. Currently, today, when we service a client, we are on site. I was not on site. I was at the corporate office, always at the corporate office, and they had a little, I don't know the size of the warehouse, but a warehouse. It was a forklift, and I ran the warehouse, and that warehouse held all my 3 clients' material. And then
Oh,
I would go every day to check their material and replenish it. We had some, it was called a voice. I had voice and one timers. Voice is what we call stock today.
hmm.
And then one timers are known today as non-stock.
Okay.
And that's what we did. And everything was on paper. Like you wrote, everything was paper. I learned a lot. I learned a lot by being around different people.
Hmm.
Um, this has been a journey. It hasn't been an experience. It's been a journey that still continues.
Yes, yes, absolutely. Well, I mean, this past year has been so strange, to say the least.
I don't even know what to say about this past year.
I
I don't
mean,
like it. I will honestly say, like I said, I'm a people person.
so
Never
strange.
thought of ever happening
So
to any of us.
surreal, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I
That's the exact
mean,
term.
the silver lining is that you were able to grow a beard.
Yeah, that took me in my entire life 'cause I could never grow one growing up. All my friends were having their beards and like, you can't grow one. And I said, well, now it's the best time. I'm not going anywhere. Nobody can see me. And it took. And I go to my
Nice.
man McGill's every 2, 3 weeks, and he trims it down, cleans it up.
It looks good, man.
Thanks.
I'm digging it. Yeah. Well, I mean, aside from the pandemic, what's a challenge at SDI that you've had to overcome, and how did you do that?
When I joined the IT department, you gotta remember, I when I joined the IT department, I didn't know anything. You were lucky I was able to spell IT, let alone know what it was, what they did. Because when I joined the company, they had 2 people, but when I came into IT, it was already 10 years after being in operation.
Mhm.
And I think my biggest challenge was I was in it for about 4 or 5 years, and I got asked to be the manager because of how structured I am. That was my biggest fear and my biggest challenge because I never pictured myself doing that. We're all the same. We're all humans. We all love each other. We just take different paths in lives. And you can learn from someone else's path.
Deep
I,
thoughts with Tony Smith.
my kids, oh, they don't think it's deep. They're tired. They want to take a hammer to my head.
I mean, we talked a lot about the pandemic. Obviously, there's one of the things about SDI being kind of a small company, but not really that small, is that you do have all these learning opportunities because you're kind of one of the common themes to the people that I've been interviewing lately is you just do whatever it takes to get it done, and then if it's outside your comfort zone, you learn something new and you just keep moving.
That is
And
exactly correct.
I
That
mean
is correct.
that's everybody, huh?
Well, it's not just that. You also, whether you know how to or you need to learn how to communicate and speak with each other. You need to be able to speak with each other. I think the the downside to our society is, and it's headed there or already there. Nobody really wants to speak. They just want to either now email, text. I'm not that person. I
No.
pick up the phone right away. I pick up the phone and I'm speaking to you and we're getting things done because
Yeah,
then nothing gets lost in translation.
exactly. Right. Yeah. I mean, you can always follow up with an email just so that,
Yes,
they remember to do it.
I just make sure everybody's clear on their direction.
Yeah,
Nobody
I
can
mean,
you can misconstrue someone's tone in an email or a text.
oh, absolutely.
Pick up the phone. That's me. Pick up the phone.
Yeah.
I know it's easier for me because that's the type of person I am. I just
Yeah.
I don't know what is that a personality? I don't know.
An extrovert for sure. For sure. So, what's something that you're really proud of that you've accomplished in your 28-year career at SDI?
I thought about that.
Hmm.
There's a lot, but like joining the IT and learning IT, I think that the biggest thing was I would like I said I was given these three clients. Within those 5 years, my first 5 years, I grew that account from 130,000 to $1.5 million,
Wow.
and that was all direct into the. Besides my overhead, I was the only overhead.
It
We didn't
was
make much
all
money.
prop.
We didn't make much money back then.
That's
So
great.
and that one still sticks out to me because I was so proud of myself that I was able to do that because I kept getting told by certain individuals, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it. But the client just liked the way I communicated with them, sat down, I found different ways where we could help them, and I had a great rapport with them, and they just kept growing with me and gave me other divisions within their company. And this is a company that made parts and different kinds of devices for nuclear submarines.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yes,
That seems
yes,
highly specialized.
they are. And
Mm.
and to me, that's the one big thing that stuck out.
Um, let's see. What other questions do we have? How do you know what you do makes a difference for the customers?
Well,
Oh, well, in
that
IT especially, huh?
that's easy because like my team, where I have the answer lab, the help desk, and then we have the netcom group, which is the infrastructure. Well, the infrastructure needs to stay up. We
Mm-hmm.
keep that going, keep the servers up, keep the so the client can connect to us and then place the orders for us and through us. Then we have our buyers. So
Hmm.
we know we are a key component because if that's down, then they're down, and if they're down, we're not generating revenue.
No, and they're
And
angry because they're not
that's
able
right.
to
And
fix
we
their
don't want them
machines.
angry. We want them happy.
Hmm.
I said it's and the customer service has to be grade A, and that is my I've been pushing that even more because I always believed we can always improve.
Hmm.
We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So my goal is to make it even another level higher this year, 2021. I've seen some things that need to be tweaked, and I'm tweaking them.
Nice. We've
But
come a
I
long way
know.
since placing orders on paper, huh?
Oh yes, I remember them handing me a computer, and they put it on my desk, and it was a paperweight. I was like, I don't know what that thing is over there. It's collecting all kinds of dust.
Obviously, you care a lot about customer service and keeping everybody happy and getting the job done because it's making an impact, and a lot of our customers are so essential to the infrastructure of our economy even that
Right.
that it's really making an impact on on the country overall. um, What's the most rewarding part of your job?
Believe it or not, I truly believe, me personally, that's a good question I should ask my team too. Me personally, I believe what we do puts a smile on people's faces. I really do. Because we're here. They're able to pick up a phone or send an email and contact us. Even when they're in their lowest points, we're able to pick them up. I think that's the most rewarding. And some people say, "Well, what are you picking them up from?" I said, "Well, they're stuck. They're frustrated. Something's not working, or they're not sure how to do it. Our job's here to help them." And to me, that's the most rewarding.
That, you know what, you're the perfect person for that job, actually.
Oh, thank you. Now, there is one question you didn't ask me.
What was that?
What kept me here all these years?
Oh, yeah,
I
I
get
did.
asked that a lot by all my friends because apparently I don't know when it happened or when it changed, but when I started working, when you stayed at a place, that showed loyalty, that showed someone that cared and you believed in the company. I guess today they just hop and skip.
Hmm.
To me, being here, I got raised to the point where my parents were like, when you get a job, you give everything you have and some. Don't take what's not yours. Give and earn what they give you. But like what you're doing. I've always loved what I was doing. Now, I got scared when I went from operations to IT 'cause I was like, I don't like this stuff. I didn't
Yeah,
even know how to turn a computer on, but it worked out that it was even better for me. And what kept me here is I believe in what we do. I've always believed this is a new thing that's out. Well, it's not new now, but it's out there. But it's even in colleges now. Integrated supply is now a major in colleges. My
that's
nieces and
awesome.
nephews have taken it at Penn State, and they're now spread out all across the country helping. They never heard of it until I spoke of them, and they're
Yeah,
like, "You know this is at Penn State," and they took it. So what kept me here was I it's family. I have people that from 28 years ago who are still close to me. They come to my family functions. I got family, the people, they're your friends. It's a culmination of everything. And then when you say, when I see people say, "Oh, I'm going here, I'm going there," they always think that grass is greener somewhere.
yeah.
And right now, my grass has never gone brown. So,
Well, I mean, we are really, since I've gotten here, we've really been moving forward in terms of
oh,
advancing MRO supply chain and the way people think about it and manage it. I mean, that's our mission, and that's what we're doing.
well, the
So
leaders that we have today are, and especially Chris, his vision, it's like the light was like boom, and he took it, and we're running with it. And to me, that's awesome.
that's awesome. That is awesome. And you know, you're one of my favorite people. I always love
Oh,
talking to you.
thank you.
But we have a lot of new recruits coming in. Is there any like words of wisdom that you would impart on them?
Believe in what you do, love what you do, and enjoy life. So when you come here, believe in what you're coming here to do, but always love what you do
Awesome.
and
Well,
keep a
it
bright
sounds like you
outlook.
definitely do.
Oh, I do. I
Yeah.
do.
Well, we're so lucky to have you,
I'm
especially in the
lucky that they
IT
kept
role.
me.